Hello everybody. Welcome on in. I'm Orion. Today we are checking out a brand new demo for Tower of Babel Survivors of Chaos. Now, this game I have been very excited for ever since I saw the demo announcement. And I know the name Diablo likes to get thrown out a lot. This game actually feels like a Diablo horde survival roguelike. Like if they made a Diablo version, this is kind of what it would feel like, you know, if an indie dev jumped in and tried their hand at it. But the name definitely gets thrown out a lot. But this one, I'm telling you, this one feels like it, mainly because one, this game does have a full loot system. It has gems, it has runes, it has a character who will identify your items for you when you pick them up. We come over here and then we're gonna have a shop where we can buy items. And then there's a lot of stuff that's not in the demo yet. And you can see this is very Diablo style loot. This looks really much like Diablo. It's even going to have unique like legendary items that are going to add these really cool special things like chance to stun, chance to instantly trigger one of your basic attacks. You're going to get these gem slots in your items. It's going to be very cool. This is going to be a very, very, very cool game. I'm really looking forward to it. There's a lot that's not in the demo yet, though, so I'm curious to see what this is. Like, there's going to be a blacksmith, which I imagine will upgrade your items. This is probably some sort of encyclopedia, so you can see everything. This looks like an enchanter, maybe, but again, not in the demo. So a lot of stuff that's not in the demo yet, but I'm really excited to see what all this stuff is going to be. This game does suffer a little bit though from its slow pace. I feel like the characters are maybe a little bit too slow in this game, and also, which we'll see when we're playing the game, I don't think there's any map exploration. There's the game, but I don't think there's any reason to run around the map, which in my opinion is a huge flaw with these types of games. Like, see, like I can't break these barrels. The barrels don't break. They don't drop gold. I haven't found any chests or anything like that. So that could be a little bit of a detriment to this game. I do hope eventually they add more stuff into that game, because I think this game has all the potential to be really cool. Okay, so for this upgrade, let's do all damage dealt 20%. That's definitely the better upgrade, because this is a 2-level upgrade versus a 1. But yeah, you're gonna kill things. It plays like any other normal survivor game. Let's get extra XP here. We kill things, we pick up XP. The enemies are gonna drop gold and loot for us. So that's how we're gonna get our items. Right now I have a couple items. I actually should have shown you before what I have, but I don't have a lot, so it's not really that important. But we'll go over the stuff we have. Okay, let's do magic find chance. See, that's even very Diablo-like. So as I walk around the map, though, you'll notice that there's just nothing. There doesn't seem to be anything to do on the map. There definitely 100% needs to be objectives, things to get. And then you can see we're going to get spells here too. So, you know, like a normal roguelike horde survival type game. We can get meteor strike, lightning wave, or we could do ice orbs. Let's go with lightning wave. I assume there's probably going to be different classes and stuff too, you know, probably some sort of sorcerer and an archer type, and then maybe a rogue. I just imagine those will be the types of characters. There's no dash in this game either, which again kind of is what sort of adds to the slowness of this game. Projectile count. What does this do with projectile count? 20%? Oh, see, so there we go. We got an item. We can't see what the items are until the very end. And what's funny, I don't know if this is funny or not. Let's do the resurrection. When you die, there's going to be a goblin that's going to steal a portion of your items. And then you're going to keep the rest. And then the other items that the goblin steals, you have to buy them from the shop if you want them. Okay, so we can do a spell, or we can do crit chance. Let's go with like another spell. Engulfs enemies in front of you with fiery breath of a dragon. Cool. So the problem with not having objectives on the map is there's no reason for me to leave this area. It just becomes, you're just gonna sit in this one area and just kind of farm XP and kills. But I'm gonna walk around a little bit just to kind of see if there is anything to see. Maybe there was something I missed the first couple times I jumped in this game. But that's probably gonna be my biggest complaint for this game. And it's just a little slow. I feel like the movement of the character could be a little faster, especially since we don't have a dash. It does feel a little bit slow. All right, let's go. Let's see. Should we pick up a new spell? Let's go with Ice Orb, and we can get that to level 2. I'm not sure if there's a limit to the amount of spells we can get. I haven't seen it yet. Oh, wait, we do have a special ability. Sorry, I did kind of forget about that. Right now, this guy does have an axe throw. And you can see we have health and mana, just like Diablo. Okay, let's do this, Lightning Wave. More damage, cast speed, and then attack radius. That's a big upgrade too. So you can see when it goes from like level 2 to 4, those are kind of the higher level upgrades, like the epic or uncommon, legendary upgrades, whatever you want to call them in this game. I do want to run around, but I also want to make sure that I get the experience. Okay, Quartz Explosion in this game is, wow, this is a huge one though. This goes from level 2 to 5. So let's pick up that. This is 100% a wish list game, and totally keep your eye on this one. Because this one could end up being incredibly good. Because this reminds me of, you know, Death Must Die with the loot and stuff. So I think this is gonna be kind of similar to that. And Death Must Die was really popular. People love to see, now there's a bunch of loot we just got. People love Death Must Die. That game was great. That game's a little slow on updates, but it's a good game. Haven't jumped into that one in a while. Okay, let's see. We can do more XP. Beams of Judgment fall, shattering into multiple light shards. Let's do that one. Oh, that one's cool. Yeah, so I've been running around the map and we haven't seen anything yet, right? I don't think we've seen any sort of pickup. And unfortunately, these barrels aren't breakable. It would be really nice if they were. That's all. I mean, that's all you need. If you're not going to add objectives or quests or anything like that, at least make these barrels breakable. So that way you could get gold, XP, stuff like that. Okay, wow, we can get, how many resurrections can I get? I can keep getting resurrections? Interesting. I don't know how long a wave lasts either. This is kind of, I really only played maybe 10 minutes of this game just to get a feel for it. And then I like to, for the most part, you know, I like to jump into games relatively fresh, especially when they're new games. Okay, let's do the Heaven's Judgment. I'll play them for like 10 minutes, understand the controls, and get like a brief understanding of the mechanics and how they're gonna work. And then I'll jump in and we'll just go from there. So I mean, this game's not overly complicated. You get the idea. You run around, you kill stuff, you get loot. All right, let's see. Magic chance. Let's do this. Let's try to find better and rarer items. And so the goal of this game is it's the Tower of Babel. So you want to make it to the top of the tower. That's kind of his mission and his goal. And then everybody, all the townsfolk waiting there for you, you know, in the little hub, they basically have dialogue like, oh, everybody who's come here has been a jerk thinking they can make it. No one ever makes it. You'll probably be the same. You'll just die like everybody else. So everybody has a really negative negative opinion about people who come and try to conquer the tower. And then you're obviously here to change that. Okay, we could do, I'll probably do more. Let's go with, you know, let's go base. No, we'll go. Okay. Well, man, I should probably take the rare upgrade. But these ones I don't use as much. We could do the special attack. Special attack's okay. You can get more extra projectiles. One of the upgrades is more projectiles, which actually does make the axe a little bit better. But yeah, I really just wish there was, I wish there was stuff to see. Oh, it looks like we can move through these too. A mini map would be nice too, top right corner. So that way if items drop, they could show up on the map. You know, kind of just look at what Death Must Die does, you know, because they have a little mini map. They show you items and things like that, and they have objectives and things to gather around the map, like stuff like that. Okay, so we do have projectile enemies now. I wasn't sure if we were going to get projectile enemies. We're getting a lot of loot too. More loot than I anticipated. Okay, for this one, okay, let's do basic attack this time. Oh, these guys look cool. I like the enemy designs. I like the graphics of this game. They look pretty clean. They're all hand-drawn. At least that's what the description says. Okay, we have... Let's see, we could do magic hammer. Hurls magic hammers in all directions, piercing through enemies. Probably that one, because this one's a rare upgrade. I really do like corpse explosion, though. Corpse explosion's pretty good because it'll throw out a curse on a bunch of enemies, and then when you kill them, they explode. And it seems to be like a pretty good spell. Okay, we're definitely, I'm definitely getting to a point to where I probably don't survive much longer here. In fact, this might actually be it. I might die right here. I'm pretty sure I'm not making it out of this. Oh, I have resurrections though, I forgot. Interesting, resurrections clears the screen, which is actually super nice. But I don't think it's gonna matter much. I still think I'm gonna die here pretty soon. Let's at least try to kill. I'm gonna at least focus this elite character. That way I can get his loot, because the elites almost always drop loot. Okay, let's go basic attack again. Yeah, we're definitely getting overwhelmed here. No dash and stuff like that makes these games really hard too. Not every game needs dash. I know we talk about dashes a lot, but I definitely feel like this game could use a dash. I'm pretty sure there's no dash in this game. I really think it's just attack. Like, I think you just literally hit one button, your special attack. All right, let's do more basic attack. I think this is my last revive too. I don't think I have another revive. Or I guess my last life. A lot of loot to go through here. That's exciting. And you know, it does appear that everything's super randomized, so you could very much spend a lot of time trying to get the perfect loot in this game, kind of like you do in Death Must Die or Diablo. Okay, let's go basic attack again. Okay, so now we got some see, okay. If you're gonna give me exploding enemies, you need to give me a dash. You can't throw exploding enemies at me and not have a dash in this game, especially when they charge at you. That definitely needs a dash. That doesn't seem fair, having exploders that charge and there's nothing you can do to move out of the way. You just have to kill them before they get to you, I guess. It's instant explosions too. They just explode right away. The music could get a little bit of a tune-up too. The music's... I don't know how well you can hear the music. The music's very just like a drum beat in the background. It's not very loud. But this is just an early demo, so there's a lot of time here to put. I don't know when this game's gonna come out. I do hope it's soon, because I would love to play an early access version of this game. Even if there's not a ton of content in this game, like even if it's just as it is now with a few extra things, I would definitely pay to play this game in early access. Because this game, if they just add a little bit more, this game will jump up to one of my more anticipated games to play. I wonder how long this first wave is too, or this first dungeon floor. Okay, this looks like the death timer. Some game, unless I can navigate my way out of here. If I can navigate my way out of this before I get fully surrounded, I might be able to kind of make it out of this. But sometimes games will, games will do this. They'll just be like, all right, time to die. You're not strong enough. You're dead. So this is it. I'm dead. Okay, so let's see. Let's look at our damage here. So 27,000, 35 DPS. That was our lightning. This was the hammer. I think this was the heaven thing. This was my ice orb. And then that was my fire breath. Fire breath was the worst, huh? So we survived 14 minutes. These were all my spells I had. This was the loot. You can see what sort of upgrades we had here. And then we get to our loot screen. So he's going to take some random loot here. It looks like we got... Man, this is a lot of loot. This might almost be too much loot. Is there such thing as too much loot? This feels like a lot of loot to go through for one run. See, but he yoinked a couple items. I didn't quite get to see which ones they were, but I have a legendary here. So let's go back. And now we'll kind of let's go through our loot. So we'll identify the items. And so now we go to our backpack, and now I can see everything we have. So this one's going to give us extra strength, piercing chance, movement speed. So I mean, we'll equip this because I don't have a belt. Like, see, this is the current loot I have. I have a blue Ruthless Slayer axe. I have some rare boots, a regular crown, and then some regular armor. And you can see your character's look changes each time too. So whatever you're wearing, the look changes. Okay, so let's equip that. Let's see. This is less damage, but increases 9% basic attack projectile count. I like that it gives you the ranges too. Skill cast speed. Damage to enemies above 80% life and damage below life. Whereas this is the stronger weapon though, at least higher DPS. Okay, let's equip this because we don't have that. We don't have a ring, so let's just equip that. And now it's a matter of if I want to equip this or not. Less DPS, but the damage to enemies above 80% life and below might be better. Fire skill damage, weapon power, probably not. This one's probably still better. Even though this one's a higher rarity. Okay, and then what else do I have? Gloves? Do I have gloves in here? I don't have any gloves. So no gloves, no other rings. So let's go sell these. See, I want to see like what these gems and runes are going to be too. There's so much. It looks like we get different character. We can have different loadouts too. That's going to be awesome. Okay. Let's go. So if we come over here to this character, you can sell everything. So we can just kind of come over here and we can just sell all, which is what we'll do. Runs until oh, the items refresh too. Sweet. So this is, let's see, this is the lost items. This is what my person, what the goblin stole from us. Actually stole some gloves. Let's sell all first. Okay. So then let's see. I have 582. What can I buy? Whoops. Let's see. How do we compare? Shift on keyboard. Okay, so that's probably. Oh, I can't afford like anything. At least not a lot. Let's look at. Let's see. Yeah, I can't really afford too much here. I'm probably just gonna save my money. But let's go to the lost item and maybe rebuy these. Does she not? She does have. She has gloves. You know, let's just buy these. Because the gloves are like one of the things I need here. Okay, let's go do another run now. Let's go do one more run. But this game's exciting, you know. This game's gonna be really cool. This game's gonna be exciting. Looking to get new loot. I'm excited to see what sort of everything else is here, because you know there's some enchanter and a blacksmith over there, which I'm imagining you can use to probably re-roll stats on your items. Probably things like that. So there's different floors here too. You can see like they add different. It looks like they're gonna add different challenges, and then you're gonna see what sort of items you're gonna get. So item level 11 to 15. So let's do another quick run here. Let's see if we're any stronger now. I mean, we should be stronger technically. I did get better loot. I'm almost fully kitted on loot too, so okay, I'm gonna do, let's do the magic item chance. Better chance to find higher rarity items. Okay, so we already got a blue ring. I wish you can't equip stuff. You can't do anything until... Okay, we could do damage reduction. You can't do anything though with your gear until you get out of a run. You have to go back to town and identify it, which is fine. I don't have a thing against that. I am missing a ring though, so that would have been nice. Okay, I'm gonna do mana regen. Let's see if that lets me sort of spam this axe a little bit more. Okay, I'm gonna go corpse explosion this time. So corpse explosion, you'll see like we'll throw these sort of curses or whatever you want to call them on an enemy, and then if I kill them, they explode. It's pretty good. I used it one of the first times I played this game, and I was like, oh, this is a pretty good spell. Okay, let's go. We'll just, yeah, let's take the higher rarity. The axe itself doesn't really seem like it's that great of a special ability, though. I wonder if you'll be able to get different special abilities. That would be kind of cool. Alright, let's go XP gain. right, let's go. The gold drop rate, gold gain in this game is pretty slow. I think, honestly, I think the best way to go about gaining gold is just going to be to sell items. I'm not really sure if the drop rate stuff is going to be that good, because I'm only earning, most of these runs, I'm only earning like 40 or 50 gold, but then you go and you sell your items and you're selling them for a ton. Okay, let's do more mana regen. Okay, let's do more explosion. Because it looks like the explosions can kind of chain too, you know, you kill, see how that chained? That's really good. Okay, spinning blade, that's a new one. Summons large spinning blades that pierce through enemies. Okay, that's a cool one. So those just kind of fly randomly through the map. Yeah. Oh no, those ones didn't hit anybody though. Okay, these ones are gonna be pretty random. They're gonna be pretty hit or miss. Some of them seem like they just go through like a small corner of the screen and then disappear. All right, lightning wave was really good last time, so let's pick up lightning wave. That one seemed to do a lot of damage, especially since we're a melee character. Everything's gonna be in range all the time. Okay, let's go. We didn't do Earth Spike last time. Let's try Earth Spike. This is going to be one of those games where I just want this game to be so good. I really, really, really hope. We didn't do Meteor Strike last time either. Let's do Meteor Strike. Let's just try different stuff. This is just one of those games where I instantly play, I instantly get super excited for, so I hope it just does, like, I hope this game does sort of the improvements that, like, I would like to see here. Because this game has a lot of potential to be like something really good. All right, let's go more corpse explosion. Yeah, we'll be a corpse explosion build. This is awesome. You know, and then once we start getting some extra characters, oh my goodness. Wow, that's a big upgrade. Well, let's do that. Because this game just seems to have all the right things in place. People love the shit out of collecting loot. That's more games need to have loot. People love loot, and this game seems to do a really good job with it. Just, I mean, first impressions are like, wow, the loot in this game looks pretty cool. It changes how your character looks, so that's always nice too. People love that. People love like getting badass looking loot and making their character look cool, and then they like collecting and farming for perfect stats, and this game's gonna have all that, it seems. And you can, I mean, a great example is they show you the minimum and maximum, so you know if you get a god roll on an item or if you got a shit roll. And then if that blacksmith or enchanter allows you to sort of re-roll those stats, then you can, it's a lot you can do here, a lot. And then it has, I would say it has pretty good horde survival gameplay. I think the spells are cool. It's definitely a little bare bones at the moment, but you know, it's a demo, so that could definitely change. Like, put in some new characters, maybe some different abilities. Give me something to do on the map. Those are the biggest things I'm gonna want to see. Okay, we'll come get this loot, even though it's a super common item. But other than that, I don't really have... This game definitely... The positives outweigh the negatives in this game. Alright, let's do basic attack. Yeah, so now we're starting to see the projectile bros. I've been getting emails for this game, and the first time I saw an email, I was like, hell yeah. I never went and marked something down on my calendar so quick than when Tower of Babel popped up. I was like, I gotta write this one down. I am not, because I got a daily planner to keep track of just the games that come out, because you know there's so many games, there's so many freaking games. Actually, I don't have any revives this run. This is gonna be a much shorter run if I don't get revives. I was just kind of thinking that. I was like, I'm almost dead here and I don't think I have a revive. But I got a daily planner because games are coming out with like this new whole indie push. Like everybody's releasing indie games nowadays, and there's like, it honestly feels like there's probably 4 or 5 new roguelike survivor bullet hell games that come out like every week. I'm serious, like every week it feels like there's a bunch of new games coming out that you want to try. Some are obviously looking better than others, but it's hard to keep track of. It's hard to keep track of it all, so I got a daily planner that I mark every game down, embargo dates, things like that. And this game, as soon as I got that email like, oh, we have a demo coming out on this date, please check it out, I'm like, hell yeah, okay, I'm gonna die here. That's unfortunate. I didn't get any revives that one. But yeah, instantly went to yes. I'm writing you down on my calendar and I'm going to check you out. Oh no, what'd you take? Okay, let's go back. Okay, let's identify these items. Let's see what we got here. So, I mean, we might as well just equip this. This is going to give me dark resistance, fire resistance, piercing chance, because I don't have another thing there. Let's see. So, I do like that these legendaries are going to have these special attributes. Oh, what is this one, though? +1 skill seal. +1 skill reroll. I haven't seen any reroll stuff. That seems pretty cool. What's kind of a bummer too is there is a stash in this game, but it's not available. Oh, it's so heartbreaking that this isn't available in the demo. I wonder why. I would really like to I'd really like to be able to kind of store some of these items in my stash. Okay, so let's see. +1 skill reroll. Oh, so I wonder, so this one has, I'm trying to think, because this one has so if we look at the icon, see how this has like a little star? Does that mean it has a perfect roll? It looks like that means it has perfect rolls. I wonder if that's what that means, because this one has +5 dexterity and then it has an extra skill reroll. So I bet you that means it has perfect rolls on it. Yeah, oh, that's awesome. Yeah, it does mean it has a perfect roll. That's so cool. Do other games do that? I don't really remember like Diablo or anything doing that kind of stuff. That's awesome. That's great though. Okay, let's no, I'm gonna, but this one means, so Earth Spike stuns enemies for 1 second upon hit. So that means that if I'm running this, I should probably take Earth Spike, you know. Let's see. Well, we'll definitely replace this. This is much better than the one we have. So let's replace that. This one has way less armor, but pretty much better stats all around. So let's equip that. The belt's a no. Belt's a no. Yeah, that belt's a no. Does it show? Let's see. Does it like show me what like the stats and stuff do? It doesn't. I wish it would kind of show you what that does, because what is the difference between, like, does strength do damage, dexterity maybe crit, intelligence is probably maybe like spell damage and mana regen, and then vitality is obviously going to be your HP. It doesn't. I wish it would tell you though. I wish it would tell you exactly what these things did. Okay, let's go over and sell our loot, and then we'll call it a day. So, so no refresh yet, right? This isn't runs until item refresh. 4 out of 4. Okay, well, let's sell all these and see how much money we get. So right now I have. This is how much I have, or is that how much that item cost? Okay, so I have 169. That gave me like about 400. Okay, anything worth buying here? This one's probably worth buying. This one's probably better. Yeah, I think this one's better. 8 vitality and then +3 all stats. That sounds really good. What does this one mean? This one has a superior rare item versus just a rare item. So what does that mean? Does that mean it has an extra stat? Maybe. See how this one has that extra stat under the armor? Like this one has extra movement speed. So these ones all have 4, 4, 4, 4, and then this one has 5. So it must mean it has 1 extra. God, this game's gonna be so freaking good. I'm so hyped for this game right now. Okay, let's buy this. And then that's probably all I can afford. Wow, why is this one so expensive? Wonder what the price is for these. This one is bank. Like, that's even more than this. More life and cold resistance. Why is that so expensive? Yeah, oh my gosh, the loot in this game is going to be something else. I cannot wait. Okay, then let's equip this. Let's equip you. So yeah, so now we're looking a little bit. Now we're looking a little bit better. The only thing I'm really missing is like a better crown. So we'll keep playing this. I'll keep playing this game for sure. This game is amazing though. I absolutely cannot wait to see what everything else is. Even this town looks very Diablo-like. I can't remember what the name of the town is, but there was a town. I can't even remember if it was even Diablo 2 or 3. But there was like the Sahara area. This town even looks very identical to that, just in, you know, more of an indie roguelike vibe. But yeah, here we go. Tower of Babel. Go check it out. Demo is out now on Steam. This game is going to be incredible. I absolutely cannot wait for this game. I am super excited. They just need to add a little bit more stuff into it to make it a little bit more meaningful when we're playing the game, you know. Let's give me some things to do while we play the map. I think that's really only my biggest complaint, because I do think they need to add stuff like that. They need to add breakable barrels, treasure chests, and objectives. That's really it. Add that stuff in, and this will be one of the GOAT. Like, I have a feeling this could be one of the GOAT horde survival roguelites if they can just make a few changes like that. But that's it. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoy these videos, please like, subscribe, and I hope you have a great rest of your day.